Hello, beautiful detox family. I made a comment on our Facebook detox group, which, by the way, if you're not part of, it's facebook.com/groups/detox naturally. So come join us. I made a comment, and the comment was saying this. I got rid of heart palpitations after I cleansed liver and I got rid of parasites. Again, I got rid of heart palpitations after I cleansed liver and I got rid of parasites. This is very true. 100% true. And I got like 67 comments. And I'm not going to read all the comments, just like a few. Yes, I was dealing with a lot of heart palpitations to the point that I was thinking that I was having a heart attack. That's how bad it was. I was very stressed at the time, so stress is number one. I was dealing with a lot of emotional trauma. My mom passed away and all this. So my heart palpitated. My mom was sick before she passed away for a long time. So I was like having a lot of anxiety about that around her health issues. So I was like, my palpitations were really strong. So I cleansed my liver first, then I detoxed and I got rid of parasites, and then I cleansed the liver again. So my thing is this, it's liver, you address, detox, clean liver. Second, parasites, you address, detox, get rid of parasites, and then again you detox and cleanse the liver. And why is that? Actually, I'm having two courses, one on liver, one on parasites. I'm working on the parasites right now. Liver, it's already done, it's ready. When it's ready, I want you to be part of that, and we'll be working together. So why liver first? Because when you kill parasites, and that's what I tried to do first at the beginning, when I knew that I had parasites, when I suspected, what I did first, I attempted to kill parasites, and I was going through hell. Like really, the reactions that I had, I mean the coffee enema, without cleansing my liver first, without knowing what I was doing, I thought that I would end up in an emergency room. You guys have to be very careful what you're doing. Because the moment I disturb the parasites, what they do, you disturb them, maybe you kill some of them, they go into defensive mode, and what they do, they release toxins. When you kill parasites, they release toxins. If the liver is already overburdened, it's full of toxins, imagine where these toxins are going. Nowhere in your blood. I mean, it's crazy. Liver has to be clean first. It has to be clean before we attempt the parasites. Otherwise, there is no... If this is what's going to happen. When I release the parasite course, you will not be allowed to take my parasite course unless you take the liver. That's how strict I am about that, because I learned through my own mistakes and hardship. That was bad. I mean, it was really bad. So I don't... Remember, liver, parasites, liver. You're going to ask me, so Lily, how did you do that? Well, that's why you guys are going to come into the course. But long story short, I wrote a book, which by the way is free. So just make sure that you subscribe to my newsletter, you get the book, and I describe it. If you just want to do it on your own, just go for it, get the book done. It's very succinct, it's not in detail. But I share with you what I've done, cleansing my liver first, and then parasites, and then again liver. So people are commenting on my post, heart palpitations, and now, seriously, I don't have heart palpitations. For quite a few years now, really. It's just like so amazing, because I was scared. I thought that I was going to have heart attacks or something like that. It's crazy. Anyways, people are asking me, how did you liver cleanse, please? How did you do that? Get my book. I describe what I get in there. But people are actually sharing some things, and then I agree with some of them. People are sharing certain foods. You can research lemons, so cleaning the liver with lemons. Coffee enemas to pull excess toxins from the bile. Yes, agree with that. That's what I also did. Certain herbal supplements and milk thistle. That's great. That's what I did. But more than that, and I share it in my course, emotional work. Emotional work, it's number one. It's number one. Then I share a magic soup that I did wonders for me. But that magic soup has to also have a mindset, because otherwise it's like, oh, take the magic soup and then it's not going to work, because there is no mindset behind that. That's why I don't want to share it. And it's not because I'm like, oh, you got to take my course. No, I don't want to share it because it's not going to work. We did this liver cleanse. The 5 of us started this liver cleanse. Just the 2 of us completed it because of the right mindset. The other 3 did not have the right mindset, and they did not complete it. Okay, that's why. This is the main reason. People are saying, thank you, I'm new to these groups. People are talking pumpkin seeds, pumpkin oil, pumpkin seeds. Yeah, they're great for parasites. Milk thistle, very helpful. Yes, indeed. Milk thistle, actually, I've done milk thistle, but from my understanding, you just have to take it like any potent thing. You don't do it for longer periods of time, okay? Somebody is talking about their dog. She's saying, Cheyenne is saying that my dog was having liver failure and starting the milk thistle on him, and it's a different dog now. Wow, that's amazing. I like that. Milk thistle is very potent. Actually, it did great for me, but also I had a friend of mine, her mom was actually like having liver issues, like I think cirrhosis or something like that. And I know that she was doing the milk thistle, and she got better for a while, but she needed more parasites cleanse and all this shit. Anyways, Cheyenne is also saying that she went on a low protein and low fat diet with the dog, because the high protein and high fat makes the liver work harder, and it's hard to detox. I agree with the liver, but you got to be very careful with the stomach acid. I agree with that for a while, but not all the time, because fats are very anti-inflammatory. The right fats are very anti-inflammatory. Okay, very important. So yes, when you cleanse the liver, totally agree with that. But when you go into cleansing the parasites, it's a different approach. So that's why it's very tricky. That's why balance is very important. Somebody says certain foods. Okay, so oh my God, 15 replies. As I said, it's a lot of information here. Somebody asked me if I am dairy free and gluten free. I try to stay away from gluten as much as I can, but this is the thing, because gluten has glyphosate. A lot of foods actually they're sprayed with glyphosate. If the liver is toxic, you're going to react to gluten. That's my experience, okay? After I cleansed the liver, I went on a 3-month kind of like diet. Remember, diets do not work, but cleanses do work. I went on a diet with no gluten whatsoever, no dairy whatsoever. What else? No dairy, no gluten, no sugar. And I got better, but I was deficient in some minerals and some vitamins because my body was asking for something. I was like a little bit shaky. So it's very important. However, once I cleansed the liver, I dealt with my stomach acidity. I cleansed the parasites. Boy, not only heart palpitations, but also fatigue, adrenal issue, fatigue, gone. So I'm telling you, liver, parasites, liver. That's the beauty, because when you cleanse, when you detox the liver, you're also cleansing the lymphatic system as a piggyback, as a byproduct, whatever it's called. It's amazing, and then the kidneys as well. So it's amazing. But parasites need to go because they're pooping inside of us, and they're releasing more toxins. So anything in moderation. We are supposed to eat a little bit of everything, like rainbow plates, especially vegetables, more fruits, and cut on toxins, especially sugar. Sugar it's bad, as you guys know. Yeah. So what are the comments here? People are asking, how did I clean the liver? Yo, get the book. I'm gonna put a link for that book, and then mention that. Somebody's asking if I have a history of mercury fillings. Yes, I did have a history of mercury fillings. I had a lot of mercury fillings and I was feeling so bad. I have to go through a big detox, and heavy metals are very connected with parasites and toxins. Toxins and parasites go hand in hand. Heavy metals are toxins, are really toxic, very toxic. They go hand in hand. Parasites, heavy metals, bad bacteria, viruses, hand in hand. Once you clean the liver, you cleanse, and parasites, you also clean the heavy metals. Because when you kill parasites, parasites are filled with heavy metals. Once you kill parasites and you expel them, you also get rid of some heavy metals. So it's, you know, shoot two birds with one bullet, with one stone, sorry, whatever. Great job. How long did the process took you? It took me a long time. Why? Because I didn't know what I was doing. But now, after I kind of like went through my trials and errors and mistakes and everything, then I kind of like it's a faster approach. It's much faster. But again, it's not like you take a pill and voila, you're healthy. It's not going to work. It requires responsibility. It requires changes in your lifestyle, like diet-wise, attitude, mental attitude, spiritual work, emotional trauma work, exercising, and so on. Sweating, it's another good one. Oh my God. Did you see any parasites? Somebody's asking me if I've seen any parasites. Tons of parasites when I cleanse. Tons of parasites. Liver flukes, pinworms, roundworms, all kinds of worms like crazy. Eggs. I'm sorry. It's gross. I know this is what it is, but we all have parasites. Nobody's exempt. As long as you're breathing, you have parasites because they're everywhere in our food supply, in our water supply, in the air we breathe. If you have dogs, pets, you have probably most people have parasites. Probably 90%, unless you clean yourself. Okay, we have parasites. How do I know? Because I see the parasites. Okay. Everyone has parasites. Okay. How do you know that you got rid of parasites? Kind of sounds like stupid question, but I'm wondering. How do you know you got rid of parasites? I got rid of parasites for a while. I don't know. I don't feel the symptoms right now, but if you feel the symptoms, I'm going to go back. That's why it's good to do these detoxes on a regular basis. Especially nowadays, after the entire pandemic, the parasitic infections and the viruses and everything, they increase. So now you gotta take care even more. The toxins in the United States, the chemicals are, I don't know, in 2018, I guess, if I remember correctly, there were 84,000 chemical toxins in the United States of America that we knew of. I don't know what's going on right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Toxins and parasites work hand in hand. Imagine if you put a lot of toxins in your body. Liver is number one detox organ of detoxification. Your liver needs to function. The problem is that, and it's a problem with this, the liver can function 20% of capacity and you have no symptoms. And that's bad because we don't know what's going on. That's why you need to address the liver first. Liver needs to be addressed first. Do not attempt cleansing the parasites without cleansing the liver, detoxing the liver first. So that's the discussion of today. Remember, liver, parasites, liver. Blessings and cheers to your health. I have some ginger tea here. By the way, ginger is the best one for creating stomach acid and for inflammation. It's anti-inflammatory and it makes you go bathroom like a hero. Cheers to your health. Blessings.